My king was born king. The Bible says he's a seven-way king. He's a king of the Jews. That's a racial king. He's a king of Israel. That's a national king. He's a king of righteousness. He's a king of the ages. He's a king of heaven. He's a king of glory. He's a king of kings, and he is the Lord of lords. Now that's my king. Well, I wonder if you know him. Do you know him? Don't try to mislead me. Do you know my king? David said the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. My king is the only one whom there no means of measure can define his limitless love. No far-seeing telescope can bring into visibility the coastline of his shoaly supply. No barriers can hinder him from pouring out his blessing. Well, he's enduringly strong.
All right.
He's entirely sincere.
Get to
He's
it.
eternally steadfast. He's immortally graceful. He's imperially powerful.
That's my
and
king.
he's impartially merciful. That's my king. He's God's son. He's a sinner's savior. He's the centerpiece of civilization. He stands alone in himself. He's august. He's unique. He's unparalleled. He's unprecedented. He's supreme. He's preeminent. Well, he's the loftiest idea in literature. He's the highest personality in philosophy.
Right there.
And he's the supreme problem in high criticism. He's a fundamental doctrine of true theology. He's the cardinal necessity of spiritual religion.
Check.
And that's my king. He's the miracle of the age.
Check.
He's the superlative of everything good
Check.
that you choose to call him.
Check.
Well, he's the only one able to supply all of our needs simultaneously.
Check.
He supplies strength for the weak.
Check.
He's available for the tempted and the tried.
Check.
He sympathizes and he saves.
Check.
He's star of God and he guides. He heals the
Check.
sick. He cleanses the lepers.
Check.
He forgives sinners.
Check.
He discharges debtors.
Check.
He delivers the captives. He
Check.
defends the feeble.
Check.
He blesses the young. He serves the unfortunate.
Check.
He regards the aged. He rewards the diligent. And
he beautifies the meek.
Do you know him? Well, my king is a key of knowledge.
Check.
He's a wellspring of wisdom.
Check.
He's a doorway of deliverance.
Check.
He's a pathway of peace. He's a roadway of righteousness. He's
Check.
a highway of holiness.
Check.
He's a gateway of glory.
Check.
He's a master of the mighty.
Check.
He's a captain of the conquerors.
Check.
He's the head of the heroes.
Check.
He's the leader of the legislators.
Check.
He's the overseer of the overcomers.
Check.
He's the governor of governors.
Check.
He's the prince of princes. He's the king of kings. And he's the lord of lords.
Little
That's
bit.
my king.
Little bit.
Yeah.
Talk to him. Bar.
That's my king. My king.
Talk to him.
Yeah. His office is manifold.
Check.
His promise is sure.
Check.
His light is matchless.
Matchless.
His goodness is limitless.
Woo.
His mercy is everlasting.
Talk to
His
him.
love never changes.
Never changes.
His word is enough.
Just enough.
His grace is sufficient. His reign is righteous. His yoke is easy.
What?
And his burden is light.
Check.
Well, I wish I could describe him to you, but he's indescribable. He's indescribable.
It's nothing. Easy work.
He's incomprehensible. He's invincible.
Invincible.
He's irresistible. I'm trying to tell you.
He tried to
the
tell you.
heavens of heavens
Cannot contain him.
Let alone a man
Explain him.
You can't get him out of your mouth. You can't get him
Fact.
off of your hand. You can't outlive him, and you can't live
You can't
without
live
him. Well,
without him.
Pharisees couldn't stand him.
They hated him.
But they found out they couldn't
They
stop
couldn't
him.
stop him.
Pilate couldn't find any fault in him.
him.
The witnesses couldn't
They
get
all were
their
lying.
testimonies to agree.
To agree.
And Herod couldn't kill him. Death couldn't handle him, and the grave couldn't hold him. That's my king. Yeah! He always has been, and he always will be. I'm talking about he had no predecessor.
Talk to him.
And he'll have no successor. There was nobody before him, and there'll be nobody after him. You can't impeach him, and he's not going to resign.
He's not going to resign.
That's right.
Talk to him.
That's right.
Talk to him.
Time is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. All the power belongs to my king. We around here talking about black power and white power, and green power,
solar power,
God's power. Thine is the power. Yeah, and the glory. We finally get prestige and honor and glory for ourselves, but the glory is all His.
It's all His.
Yes, thine is the kingdom.
Facts.
And the power and the glory forever and ever and ever
forever
and ever. How long is that? And ever and
Facts.
ever and ever and ever. And when you get through with all of the forever, then
amen. Not Amin Ra, not this one and that one, not Yogi Bear, not no cartoons. Press 1. Hit that like button and subscribe. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't get mad at me because it's judgment. Press 1. Y'all wanted that smoke. I just had to get that out the way. That's for my man Ali. This one is for me. This one right here. Fact. Listen.
I'm prolific,
So gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. Breaking down the swisher in front of your buildings. Sitting on the steps feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devils in they hole, nigga. But you know how it go, nigga. I'm front line every time it's on, nigga.
100 pro flow, run and shoot pro, 458 drop,
And bulletproof soap. Every few shows we just caught some new gold. My circle got smaller, everybody can't go.
Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo.
Man, can't holler at me, I got Cubans on the low.
Through the Cancun,
Smoking Cubans on the boat.
and dock that Tulum just to smoke.
Love.
Listening to music at the Mayan ruins.
True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruising. My cultural influence, even revolution. I'm in this game vertically, these niggas blew it. They tell me Kevin dumb it down, I might confuse it. This ain't that world of rap you motherfuckers used to. Check this out. Yo, we some urban legend. I'm from South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb the tactics. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings.
Held me down and
Mama seen rain. Effort.
got an L,
You gotta eat for effort. Stretch me. Dropped me off in the Mojave Desert. They left me.
Ain't no answer to these trick questions.
Money making dip. Straighten out my jewelry on my bitch dress. Well known, flick up in jail pole.
Snatch a champagne bottle from Rico's till T-shows.
Whatever, nigga. Playing chess, not checkers, nigga. 38 special for them clever niggas. Zero.
You ain't living down by the street code. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw.
I can never view you as my equal. Fuck, I wanna hear them CDs for. Talk to her. Gotta make it. Love.
Look,
I'm about to take it there.
This time around,
I'ma make it clear.
Spoke some things into the universe and
They appear. Don't say it's worth it, I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting air. Fuck it though, them niggas scary.
eyes open,
I can see it.
clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real.
They don't make them real.
They don't make it where I'm from, they
don't take it here.
They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals.
Talk to 'em.
Bossed up in this game, I been making deals.
Put they lawyer on the phone, we gon' make it real. I got checks and balance.
I flex dramatic.
Dramatic.
Other 50 on my neck, it's my reckless habit. Ain't no on my rap.
Disrespect is savage.
I make one phone call and the rest get handled.
Oh,
It's just another front step with candles. No message from the set. We accept your challenge.
Love that nigga for that one. They want to know what Kev be listening to in the morning. I'm like, everything. When I get on the air, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna say. Press one. Just give me the title. Embrace it. Hey, lace the track. Embrace it. Press one. I don't even know no more. We just title the shit. I'm late every day. Press one. You know I was raised democratically. I'm late even to my own shows, nigga. Press one. I mean, I'm the one that do the scheduling. Everybody else on time. Everybody else is like Kev in the background. Hip hop parade. Oh, you think I'm playing? I'll be holding concerts. Bro, full blown. To get a full blown workout. Holding concerts before my show. Press one. Gotta get it out. That's how I release. You feel me? Listen to some good music. Really, not all the time. Listen to some chaos. It's just straight rhetoric by King Von or Little Reese. Press one. And give me that Chirac feeling. You know, I just want to drill something. Press one. I listen to a little drill for about 15, 20 minutes. Press one. And then Michael Jackson got to come calm that shit. Another day is blonde. I'm so all the sunlight hit. How could this be? And then Nip and Pac, and I'm crying. And, whole emotional roller coaster before I get on this motherfucker. Dear mama, what? My nigga, we the last ones left. And life goes on. Press one. How could you not cry with Tupac? In fact, I'm going to hold a Tupac memorial because with his music, because how can you not cry? I think if you don't cry with Tupac, you're not an 80s baby. Therefore, you're not a part of the 144,000 who Jesus is going to come back and save from Universe 25. Press one. That's my story, and I'm sticking fucking with it. I don't want to hear nothing. That's my story, nigga. This is it. Nothing. Told y'all I was gonna be playing the boombox while the Titanic sank, nigga. I told you. I didn't tell you it wasn't gonna sink. I told you I was gonna listen. I got the karaoke down. Press one. Hit that like button. A Tupac marathon. If you don't understand Tupac Shakur, you're not a real human being. I don't care if you is melanated and you from an older and you before us. I don't care. That means nothing in this theory. If you don't understand that, then something is you're an enemy of the state. I am now officially authorizing that with Donald Trump because if you're not with the estates, something is wrong with your brain. You need to belong in an asylum or go back to whatever country they bought you from. Either first generation, second generation, one of these 3 or 4 generations, because you ain't been here no long time. Just one of these 1900, and you either go get read learn through the reprocessing center of not doing bad things, or go home. You know, it's Planet of the Apes time. You know what this is. Y'all won't call us monkeys all over the internet. Why not? And I must admit, there's a lot of more monkeys out here that work for the federal system. Excuse me, the motherfucking theatrical part of the entertainment business. And they just got to uphold these senseless black identities. Senseless, we Africa, we made a pact with the Moroccan government, and we are the sovereign Moorish society of noble Jew. Nothing over here. Press one. This is like America. When you come over here, you must reject your old way. Hey, D. Jordan, man, this is like America, bro. This is the republic, the real one. not the incorporated bullshit. This is the real one. Nigga, you gotta give up your repent, change. Press 1. You have to change. I know they told y'all the mother goddess. I know they told y'all the black woman is God and ISIS. I know, bro. I know. I know they did these women a disservice by telling them that they were gods and that their vaginas was heaven. I know. Gave them too much confidence. Too much, and it caused rebellion. Look, you can't get a woman to just be a regular woman. You feel me? I was watching a balloon popping. Boop. Oh, this is going to be a great day on Coffee and Kush TV. The rest of all that shit was hilarious. The men are weak in their faith, and the women just believe they're gods. They're more spiritual than anything. And it's a real fight to the end. This is their... They think they mother goddesses. Let's take them up on that offer. If there's anybody who want to prove that the black woman is God, feel free to call it in. That women are gods any day, damn, any race. It don't matter. Just call it in with your science fiction, mitochondria, DNA perspective. And I'll be sure to address these things. Because these, you have to also believe you can get pregnant by yourself. Ever since you've taken on these scientific theories, you've been nothing but single parent, and your womb has become a goddamn incinerator, like a damn Holocaust for black boys and black girls. Because there has been now hold your frown. There's been over 600 million of our babies that has been aborted and suggested by the companies and incorporated fallacies of Margaret Sanger. And therefore, our Holocaust supersede, not down, 2, 3, 4, 15 million. It doesn't matter. But you ain't exceeded 400 million. So it doesn't matter. Only people that went over 400 million in McDonald's in the burgers that they serve. Ain't nobody really touching numbers like that when it comes to hurting people. Press 1. I mean, black women right behind McDonald's if you want to leave it behind that. Press 1. I was listening to some Nation of Islam brothers suggest such a thing, and not that I don't believe them, but how did we go from heaven to hell in 120 years? You got to be able to explain that. And you're not brave enough to look at the black woman to her face and explain it. And press 1. So I think a lot of these things have to be challenged up front, in front of sisters, so they can see that their guard or these little boys in law that they raised up really stand no chance against truth. The truth. Press 1 and nothing but it. They can't say nothing. That's why I get up here, they tongue-tied. They can't say nothing. So we're going to have these debates. We're going to be challenging a lot of people. We're going to offer the floor to a lot of people who believe a lot of things. And I want my class to be, themselves as they are with me in the bungalows, goofing off. And let them have it. Because I want to see how smart my class is. They don't believe nothing no more. A lot of people from a lot of different places. But today, in this conversation, we got Israel and Palestine, and how real Americans are tired of both of them, including, you can throw Ukraine inside of there. You feel me? They just ran off, and they still at war in Afghanistan and delivering money in Iraq and just leaving products everywhere and money everywhere. And black folks in America sitting back. Hold on, let me get this microphone. That's why black folk in America sitting back, partying and worried about snitching and things of that nature, and the sexual activity of Hollywood stars. It's going to come out, not by Blackburn, by the police. And breath one. So we're going to get into these theories of things of that nature, but I do want to stay international. Now, a lot of people
don't talk about is Israel and Palestine because niggas spend their time waking up every day worried about the next nigga. So they not politically active. So they don't know nothing. More than likely, they own neighborhoods. They call it their hood, but they don't own nothing. But the spray paint they bought from Home Depot, press one, that is now locked up. Press one, that they write on walls and devalue communities with. So these people of ignorant of the law have been nothing more than terrorists to the African American community over the last 100 years, starting with the wobbly, the wobblies. Press one in early who cooped the freedmen and allowed J.P. Morgan to steal all of our gold and silver bonds so that we would never wake up and realize France, Germany, Russia, Italy, and Israel all owe us reparations for the initial loan, not because we got our hand out for slavery. Hell no, that's too. A lot of y'all niggas don't even qualify for that. That go back to the King George and all this other shit. You don't even know what you're talking about. You owe a return on your investment. Amen. Man, George is great, huh? Yeah, nigga, you're owed a return on our forefathers' investment. Here you go. We invested in Morocco, Europe. We invested in Saudi Arabia. We invested in North Africa. We invested in South Africa. We invested in converting the whole nation of Africa corps and turning them upright so they can be stand-up people here in the Americas as they're alien. Can never own nothing. They're not air rights, but they are a place where they can be free and live amongst people of great status at the time you would consider white, but they wasn't like European white because they would have no status. They don't exist as far as that goes here. White is a status of holiness and heirship, and people who wore white is just more like clergy and holy people. You know what I'm saying? And that's where white comes from, not the Saudi Arabian brown man from the middle of a direction like the Middle East. It's not got nothing to do with Prince Charles and Scottish people. And the white doesn't have nothing. We got to cleanse ourselves of this mindset of sin. White is not a European. A European country ain't nothing but a corporation. You're white inside of a dead body. That doesn't matter if you're black or white, like Mike say. You in a dead body. And that dead body has been bankrupt and dead for a very long time. Yeah. So there is no white people and black people in reality. That only exists in the dream world of Soviets and German and who want to keep your mind in this enslavement camp. Not in another dimension, just kind of stuck in this one, not able to think beyond what they've taught you. You have more like a compartmentalized thinking, and if you watch you long enough, you probably motherfucking be all over the goddamn place. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing, and we down here fully communicating, not knowing we retarded as hell. I can say it like that because my urban people over there. Whoa, breath button. Whoop, breath button. So awakening from this MK or what you call it, mind control or different various programs, we're just going to call Universe 25 in a wall of mirrors and seeing beyond the illusion in that spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm talking to a specific demographics who's not supposed to be here. We supposed to be dead and in jail and aborted and not here and not exist. So I'm talking to you, 80s babies. I'm talking to you. Everybody else, just try to understand what I'm saying and have mercy on that. You know, because we've been through a lot. And we the ones that can really see and been kind of waiting like, what the fuck are y'all doing? And y'all doing? We kind of like in the middle of evil, like limbo, in the middle of Terminator shit. The Terminator solstice. Right there. Press 1. not able to really grasp it. The old generation on their way out, we next, and like, hold up, y'all didn't teach us shit. Yeah, press one, yeah. So we had to dig deep and go past our reality and go back to the past and see our history being destroyed in ways our forefathers would never tell us. Our grandparents and parents and great grandfathers, they never told us no shit that we talking about here, but we know they went through it by our observations of grandma and grandpa or great grandma. What was they so scared about? You know? So we got we in a whole reality, and they're in a false reality, a false timeline, a false sense of who we are. And we're waking up within that spectrum of, whoa, y'all, we are really stuck. You know, how did we get here? Understanding it all takes a lot of work and mental fortitude. You know, so I commend the '80s baby so for passing on all of these obstacles like crack and Joe Biden, the '94 crime bill, not being able to be rehabilitated in society, and being able to reclaim that we are just alive and breathing and good people. Shit. No warrant, no nothing. White people like, okay, you living regular. No, nigga, I ain't regular. That ain't regular. Shit. You remember? There's a lot of people like this. We gotta go help them. Why help them? You can do it. You picked yourself up from the bootstrap. They don't have no excuse. No fool. Ain't no goddamn bootstrap. Fucking USSR German officer. It's about Jordans and Nike Air Maxes. Motherfucker, what happened to us? What happened to our investment? When y'all make investments, y'all expect a return. Press one. So we got to go back in time and see, because all of this Israel and Palestine is nothing more but the North and the South war. If you fold the little map up, you will see that ain't nothing but North and South Carolina and the coup and stealing money and laundering money through the Holy See. See, you don't even see it. See, you can't even see me. Because if you see me, you would know, nigga, that the Holy See is the source of all of this theft dealing with you and your forefathers, and why you must be kept ignorant of your beneficiary package that comes along with your fallen soldiers, your initial investments, which were sacrificed, by the way. But we'll get into that. All the servicemen and Navy men of the past died at sea. Remember that. From sea to shining sea. Their death was their life. They needed to do this. These underground tunnels and things of this stuff been here decades, generations. Electricity, hydrogen, combustion engine, fuel rocket, fuel, and all of this. You got the watered down version of history by way of KCET, pay programming. This is a Rockefeller program. Fool, wake up. La 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 la, la 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 la, elbows. Got y'all niggas. They got us. You feel me? Wake the fuck up. You know? Because if you don't, you know, I'm still awake. If you don't, you know, but you gotta, this is for you. So, you. So if you don't know, you learned your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s from Elmo and all of these things, and you know why you didn't make it too far. Everybody else was learning symbols and motherfucking arithmetics and X and Y's and equal shit. We said, no, nigga, give me $1. Now, how could I turn this into 5 and 6? That's blah, blah, blah. Well, turned out that shit we was ignorant to is their fucking Euro motherfucking language of hidden deceit. bunch of Japanese equations everywhere, a bunch of computer head shit. They subverted America because you don't know nothing. Talking about the Emerald Tablet. Oh, damn Emerald Tablet. That's an Asian tablet, fool. Press 1. This is Aryan Nation. That's why you got the 5 federalized tribes who get all the money. Starting with Japan, Asian, Native American. After your overthrow and your investment into the world, they took everything, but kept the shit rolling. For 100, they still here. So you can't look at this like, oh, black, white, this one and that one. You got to look at this law. And how can you combat these people? Look at the sirens on the outside. Confirmation. Look at that. Look at that. So how could I, as a sovereign, real American-born person on this land who's been robbed, put on a dolls list, people told they come from Africa, uprooted from their land, and all this, how do you make it out of that? You got to have a strong mind. That's what I'm going to tell you. You can figure it out. You just got to have a strong mind and a will to be persistent enough to even go further than yourself. You didn't even think you would go that damn far. And you don't care. You just go further than that. Press 1. Because in neurology, in the network in the mind, you flying. You just don't know it. You know, life is here today, gone tomorrow. Blessings today, misuse those blessings, you be broke tomorrow. You know? So we just spent this last 120 years kind of like in a daydream, worrying about what's going on in Israel and Palestine and Ukraine and Russia. And you be thinking like, so what, right? That's not here. We all came here. Y'all all came here. So why are we so tied to what's going on over there? Well, the Rockefeller program, and who right here, got you to believe in Muppet Babies and Disney, also placed a bunch of Orthodox Russians, white supremacists, Nazis, in the Middle East, some damn where, in the land they incorporated as Israel in 1948. Before that, Israel wasn't even a land. It's a people. It's a national people who went into captivity, into bondage. Stock market, the bull. Damn. So you are bonded. That's the key. You, the original people of this land who are not supposed to be on the stock market, not supposed to we're not supposed to be debted slaves to a corporation of foreign bankers who use scientists as propagandists to genocide black people. What the fuck are we doing? You got to be able to break that shit down at that level, Rico. Fast, too. You don't do enough study to do that. You can't come against me. The objective is them, not me. You can be mad at me if you want to. You can be jealous. Then go ahead. So what? Jealousy don't make us free. The law does. The Titanic and wondering about superficial things and Wonderland and this one and reincarnations ain't finna set us free. The law will. That's it. And because you are ignorant of the law, I ain't do nothing. And we've been raised this way. You think the law is against you. They against the law. They are. This is a impeding army. These are a bunch of Leos, law enforcement officers, who are impeding on the right of sovereigns who don't realize who they are. You could have been beat the police, but you're walking up the street, gang banging, and talking, what I do? Not being a person of law. That's what you did. You got an obligation to be better. Not to be a Charlemagne the God, worried about what the fuck he talking about. You got an obligation in life to uphold the law so that this will never happen again. Foreign nations, all friends and enemies over there can come here, be regular white people inside of a corporation. Everybody, all of them, even black people, even Africa. They come Somalia, South Africa, they come here, they are white. That's our problem. We think we're in a system, we looking around the African like, yeah, black power, my brother. I'm from Africa. And get up on the internet and be like, hey, I'm DJ Academic. Man, us black people need to get ourselves together because we in the hip hop culture, bro. We. French motherfuckers. Brother one. Always saying we. We be trying to get it at work. We ain't thinking about y'all. Y'all on our YouTube. Nigga, y'all don't let this shit. Press 1. See? People in reality, we just talk different. I ain't trying to be no star, nigga, in your world. You coming to me. You coming to me, nigga. You know, I look like being real in a goddamn dead metaverse 3D. Yeah, I want to bring your ass back to reality. Even on here, get your ass back to work. Man, you supposed to be having fun, man, getting clout. Get your ass back to work. You doing bad things. You can't never say a nigga went on the internet. Yeah, don't do that. Where you can do anything you want in the matter nobody will ever know. Here come a good man. See? That's why, right there. They got 2, 3, 5 lives on the internet playing around thinking a good person ain't gonna see you. So you busted. Busted. So it's just better to be real on the computer, off the computer, in real life, while you're not being observed, when you're being observed. It's just better to be a good person. Why you can't train yourself to be a good person? Ooh, I wish I would have trained myself to be a good person a lot sooner. Well, I always been a good person, but you get what I'm saying as a Democrat person, raised in nothing, in shit, in turmoil. Press 1, our neighborhoods look like DJ Academic face, just full of shit. Press 1, just garbage, packed up in them fat ass little garbage cheeks of his, ready to go spew some more shit somewhere else and dig another barrel and shit. Shit. Press 1. Shit. He's just a shitty person. Oh, what a good time. You know I'm full of life. Because life is good for me, y'all. I want to let y'all know I worked all this whole time. Y'all see me on this internet. I ain't even took no break. I was still working on break. I ain't even took a break, a rest. That's why. Because I realized, yeah, I'm satisfied with my with the fucking camera and what the fuck we been doing. I'm satisfied. We may have hit the curb what we pulled up and scratched the rims, but we at the motherfucking car show, isn't it? We may not even win no fucking award at the car show, but guess what? Look at these pictures. We was there, bro. We there. We just pulled up and scraped our rim. They hated on us, but you know, next year we get it. We get it. No, I love it. So I'm free enough. I'm not corporate, so I can say I don't care about the state of Israel. I don't care whether it perishes or come and go. I don't care about Palestine, really. I don't care about that stuff over there. I care about this stuff over here first. And I think all this is a theoretical and theatrical ploy to keep American dollars in the flow. And these fucking politicians are creating these wars just to launder more of our money and more of our finances. And all the black people in all of the places have to sit and watch all immigrants come over here with a starter package of a Ford fucking truck, a fucking tool belt with shovels and tools and shit, and hard hats and wood or something. They all have. How? I'm tired of saying, black man, get yourself together, bro. And I can see, wait, this is like an invading army. No, bro. Yeah, I feel you now, bro. Yeah, bro. This ain't right. They done invaded America with a whole wobbly workforce to overthrow us and keep us stagnant. I feel like I'm in a penitentiary. We all like this. We on the yard and shit. Y'all see that shit? Everybody forming up against us. How do I know the jail rules like this? I'm a Californian. I learned the rules early from OGs and father figures and uncle figures who let us know early, this is how it goes. They broke it down to us. This is how it goes, man. Just in case you wind up in these positions. Using peril as a prophet. Yes, that's a good way to say it. Using you in a state of peril and or black as a tool for major profit by way of corporations who prey upon the unwitty. So it was important for me to be born in 1980. Press one, it was very important. I'm glad that God placed me in 1980 at the start of the phase where we wasn't supposed to get out of. I'm glad he made me an 80s baby, so I'll see it all play out. We'll live it. We'll watch the whole world pretend and steal your identity. Israel over there stealing in the name of you at war with Palestinians, with Muslims people. That ain't got nothing to do with our finances. None of our finances is illegal if you follow the law. But the thing is, you know what the thing is? We got to fight triple hard now, because even Americans, now listen to me, are here by way of this illegal deceit upon the freedmen, who people call sovereign. So even they have to recluse their hold and clutch that they have on the real state of Israel, which is black and in the state of peril and deadlocked and put in mortmain. Great. And now all of the offspring of the freedmen and the sovereigns are all mentally disabled because they don't know any law. So what that automatically make you is an undesirable. You go to an extermination camp. You go into the asylum automatically because you don't even know what law just hit your ass. Now that is the Nazi, Aryan, Russian, Hindu, India, millions and millions and millions all entering tunnels at the ports, going to different various places in America. So that when the peril state, like everything became clear, they traveled through time because that's 1,000 years of no time. Time immemorial it ain't even real. Y'all just believe it's real. That's the land before time. Dinosaurs. So why are we tired of Israel and Palestine and Ukraine and all of them? Because they're all white in America. And they all police officers in America, which is an invading army. So now you got foreigners in police wearing uniform. What a Aryan mindset and no conscience of the law. This does our nation a great disservice. And it rages war. Why? Because you're talking to homegrown people who know the law versus people who got to go Google at their patrol cars to find out if what he's saying is even true. That's embarrassing. When Pookie and Ray Ray got the officers going back to their cars, Googling statues in Supreme Court hearings. This is getting sad. And I feel bad for real American police officers who've gotten to know us over a long period of time. I feel bad for them because they're now invaded with people who know absolutely nothing. They're more black and nigger in law than you. So it's imperative that you understand these are all immigrants learning how to speak English like a white person. Because this Turkish person is going to be white in this police force. You got it? That's how the Nazis won World War II. Because they invaded. They became the police. They became this. They talking about slave catching way back in the day. Look at this old star. That's after the mud flood. That's after they flooded us out. The Truman, Adolf Hitler dam busted down and flooded all the black people from north to south. Press one. That's why all them black towns are on the water, because they flooded it they changed the name from the Adolf Hitler dam to the Truman dam, so you'll never find out the Germans was here. Press one. Yeah, Google it. This is freestyle. Somebody stop me. This is freestyle. They had dam busters coming down and hit that Truman dam. Dam busters is them balls that drop out the sky and they hit the water and then they hit the dam. Boom. That's where your hydrogen is coming from. Your hydropower cut the power everywhere. See? Press one. That was Adolf Hitler. What is the Adolf Hitler dam doing here? Because this is where they was. Oh, you thought World War II was over there? That's because the bomb buildings is blown up, and you like, that ain't never happened here. You better go back and listen to them little white boys who talking about Tataria. And where did civilization come from? It was destroyed. How did our people get here? Cabbage Patch Babies? It's like they had a reset. It seemed like they burned everybody up and flooded them. We don't know. Maybe it was this lost alien civilization who invented everything. It can't be niggas because they from Africa. And since we got here in the 1900s, see, I'm following their information. I didn't make this up. This is real. I don't know. Them buildings, yeah, that didn't happen here. So y'all better wake up, black people, and realize y'all was destroyed. Your hands was put up like this. Like they said the Jews did, Hitler did the Jews. Well, if Hitler was here, who the Jew? Huh? Get off me. Shoulder roll. Who the Jew? See? Who was at the Krebni Christ? I must crush you. Press one. Who was at the Krebni Christ? Google it, my Negroes in the back. Whoop. Spell it. Krebni Christ. Like Cabro. Krebni Christ. Press one. That's the extermination camp. The Red Cross. Nazi extermination camps. That was all over America. Now, what the hell was y'all doing? Nazi camps all over America. When? When the Freemans lost everything? Y'all ain't put this together yet. You haven't removed the invisible barrier in your compartmentalized wall of thinking. Just go ahead. It's a holographic crystal. Just slide it on up. Release it. And take it all in. Breathe. You still here. It's okay. You know, just remove it. Just a small brain. You're not going to die thinking about new things. You're not going to, nothing's going to happen to you. Feel free to call it in 424. You know the story. You know the story. 424-209-9506. I'm just enjoying myself in life because this is a great time for us. I'm just seeing everybody fed up with this stuff. And now I'm seeing more and more people like, what's up with African Americans? Why we ain't gave these people they stuff? you know, and it's partly due because black folk are not putting their power in the right places. They're putting it with women like Tamika Mallory and Black Lives Matter and corporations who laundered billions and billions of insurance money of what the blacks was destroyed. So they took out insurance claim on the destruction that was needed for this transaction to go through. So they got a bunch of rap artists and athletes and people to play the role of black victims so that black people will destroy cities all over America with the help of Russian and German Antifa. Press 1 to bring big money to Candace Owens' husbands and them, the Lloyds of London. Biggest insurance. So they took major insurance out on our neighborhoods and had us had these people act as their own. And because they're American citizens, natural born, they're not terrorists. Shit, your ass got lined up real good. I don't know what's going on in your personal life. I'm free, so I don't know about all that. What I'm saying is, y'all got a lot of looking back to do, because everything just happened. You not see these niggas that had y'all thinking y'all went into a new paradigm. That's when propaganda wants you to get over it real quick. Just a couple years ago, y'all had all the police officers up here going to jail. They was taking their own people to jail. Don't worry, they had the officers up there like that on the screen. We the good officers. Look who we caught beating y'all. You know why? Because the information has to be fed to the people correctly. Look at us. We caught another one. Guess what he did? What? Look at the tape. Roll the tape. He was beating black people this one. He shot at them. Well, he didn't even have a reason to. He didn't have a gun. Yeah, he ran, but he didn't have. Now y'all got the NFL players. Y'all got the owners like, yeah, they ain't coming to the games. They ain't watching nothing. They say black people were going on strike. Y'all had these niggas. Y'all had them. Y'all had the whole nation. But you didn't have a man. That's your problem. It wasn't no, you had Mason and them, and you didn't have no man who knew law and stayed firm with the people. They all packed up, went home, and Lloyd to London said, all right, that's enough right there. We're going to put our little black friend Candace Owens out there to talk bad about you now. You know she's one of us. Huh? Damn it. Press 1. Damn it. Y'all got to stop taking L's. Start rolling with the truth. Stop taking these L's. Y'all losing. Look at they embarrassed. They mopping the floor with your leaders. Because all of them want Prada shoes and Cadillac truck deals, and all of them was working for George Soros, and all of them was working for Russia, and all of these groups. And now look at you. Back at square. Where do we go from here? Shit. Who snitched? Who snitched? Who the fuck snitched on us? Anybody. Press 1. What the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all not watching billions and billions of dollars go to offshore accounts? Y'all not watching it? All the traffickers and all of you not putting no pressure? Y'all had them and then y'all let Jay-Z in them. So it ain't the artist, it's you. It's the people. A lot of these men cannot just not believe Jay in them. As soon as he do this, y'all brain go, oh, I'm uncontrolled now. Rihanna, Jay, y'all need to squash the beat. Y'all need to do a Rockefeller reunion. They come on your screen, and y'all just fucking go against your soul. Because you're the nation, the soul of the nation. Y'all not even worth being friends with. Because you will fall in love with the theater of your enemy so much so, you can be ideologically subverted and be a clown forever. Just like a movie. Shit. You will never come out of that Universe 25 House of Mirrors because you believe in amended law. Press 1. You got to believe in the superior court and invoke God himself using law. Not Senator Weinstein and Feinstein, Walters and Williams and none of them. Them is all enemies of the estate. Governors who are bought and paid for. You hear me? Governors of the estate who have abused their power, Hundeb. We don't trust them any longer. You have to make this clear. We don't trust you any longer. Please, God. We don't trust. In God we trust. That's not God. That's a dead corporation, dead God series, the Dog Star. I don't want it no more. Y'all can have this stuff. Huh? You got to be able to stand up and speak. And I've been prepping certain individuals that you got to be consistent with your speech pattern. You got to speak. You can't be sitting around and what we going to do? Man, Kanye, man, he really fighting hard for us. You's a lazy-minded Negro. You's a lazy-minded, black, dead, incompetent man if you bringing up a damn celebrity to talk about and do things like that. They are with them. They take part in the same parties. So if you went around talking about Cat Williams is the prophet and he told us this, you need to go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, and slap yourself. Because Cat Williams, Ice Cube, this one, and that one all took money from these individuals. And they all knew what happens in the Weinsteins and Epstein's offices. And they still appeared in these movies. It wasn't Ice Cube paying y'all $2. It was Weinstein and them. That was their money. Y'all fell in love with artificial news, artificial intelligence, artificial thought process, synthetic love. Y'all just need a whole reset. A whole reset. Y'all don't feel right back into just like not understanding the power you really have. But next time it'll be okay. It'll be less foreign intervention. You got to make that against the law. You got to make sure. You ever notice all these people who claim Americans agree with good only up to a certain point? It's like you're like, oh, Jesus our God and this and that. But they can shoot missiles right in the middle of Palestine. Or vice versa. And they're Muslim. They don't even believe in Christ. They don't believe in none of that stuff. So you got these artificial Jews and people who claim to be Jews of Scripture fighting people who don't believe in God. Sir, I'm not in this. If you don't quit playing with us, that's how we supposed to be. At the Supreme, what the fuck does that got to do? They're like, hey, breaking news. China and North Korea. North and South Korea again. Oh, Hamas is now fighting Al-Qaeda. That look good. Now, okay, while Al-Qaeda and Hamas, now these fools putting the propaganda in America. Now, Hamas, and then Syria should be thinking about getting intervened with this. Press one. How they all mad at Americans and they all white in America? How they mad at Israel in America? We should send all their ass back because this is terrorism invasion. How we know y'all ain't friends? And pulling a ploy, trying to get some get back for what fucking Clinton them did. We don't know. We don't know. Yeah. Use your head, like Tupac said. How we know y'all the motherfuckers ain't just pretending? Because all y'all is white in America. Press one. Because all y'all's is white in America. So why is y'all, hey man, what's going on back there? I don't know. You ain't heard yet, man. Hamas and fucking Israel is at it again. Breaking news. Biden approves $564 billion package for Hamas. In Israel. But they finna help Hamas, then the children escape because they play on both sides. See, this is getting ridiculous. We can't let foreign corporations and banks control our military and police. This is what happened. Your scientists become the people who come up with weird ways to exterminate black people, like Fauci. I can't be silent while there's a whole extermination Holocaust go on. I can't do that. What would Diary of Anne Frank think of me? What the fuck would Anne Frank think of a nigga like me going through all? She don't set the example of a blind girl some damn weird. Press one. And I'm a black man in America, much stronger, taller, smarter. And what did you do? If I see Anne Frank in the afterlife, she gonna say, but Kim, you handsome and you didn't use none of that to bring nigga your people? No, I was playing video game, hanging out with DJ. Motherfucking me and DJ went to the casino and I was just had a few drinks and said, fuck, I didn't know I was coming today, nigga. Damn. I thought I had day. No, nigga, get to it. Wake up with some purpose. Hit that like button and subscribe to this channel and join my classroom. Just like the people, Parnita, for her $3 contribution to this program and to this classroom. Welcome. I'm glad you checked in with Kev today. Hey, Taj, I got your note. And yes, exactly what I meant. Exactly what I meant, champ. I'm not going to let you fall back. I'm going to let you fall back just long enough to think you're going to get it. Boom. Love that. Deborah Nichols, Pop Deuce, Press One. Oh, my goodness. Amanda. Shout out to you, Cedric Bernardo. Shout out to you, Jason Harris, Cedric Jefferson, Cedric Douglas. Shout out to you guys for contributing to this program, and can't do nothing but love this class and love where our conversations go, because we don't got to do too much. We don't got to do too much. Just live, present these topics, and let the people have at it. If they don't, ain't nothing I can do about it. Move on to the next program, because we got class, so it's a lot of things being discussed. And class gonna have a great week. So let me see what this. So I seen somebody say collusion in the chat room, and that's what.
Unknown caller.
That's a result of ideologically subverting as a collective. You feel what I'm saying? So I agree.
Pittman.
I agree with that conversation. Pittman, what up, champion?
Hey, what's up, Kev?
What's up, man?
Yeah, man, you talking Palestine,
Come on.
Gaza, Ukraine.
Come on.
Kind of sounds like a alien invasion, a flood.
Well, that's
But,
I love when you go there, because I'm like finally understanding you. Yeah, it sounds like a flood,
Yeah,
sir.
you know
Go
what
ahead.
I'm saying? It's a flood, like it's not just water, it's the maritime international law, the treaties that they have amongst each other.
There you have it. Doesn't
To
the Bible
produce
say
the theater of war? And
doesn't the Bible say the waters represent the peoples? Many peoples, the multiple.
Yeah.
Okay then.
So I mean, but you talk about like the hydrogen bombs and Hitler.
Yes, sir.
Bombarding towns,
Yes,
the
sir.
floods, fires, and shit like that. So
Yeah.
that's like, I'm thinking, Krevin Kress, where are we? And all these, like I go to Prime and I go to the documentary, so I like to hear them, because they
Yes.
going to tell you the info,
Yes.
but you just got to put your Kev glasses, they live, co-seeking perspective,
Fact.
so they going to tell you.
Yes.
But like all these pictures, where are we at? In all these, it's just, where are we at?
Yeah.
So, but what was I talking about? The bombardment, the hydrogen bombs. But I want to go to POWs. So I was looking at POWs. So like when they were throwing us in the furnaces and producing our dead bodies after killing us, and
Yes.
scalping us, using us for furniture,
Right.
taking all the,
Go ahead.
kind of
finish.
like a
What they do with the
waste
skin?
management product.
Oh my goodness!
The
Don't they-
lampshades, you know what I'm saying? Leather, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, out
You
of
feel me? I
out
can
of
just
black
see it.
bodies. Out of couches, they made black people.
Yes,
They
sir.
made everything. So wow, Holocaust and waste
You
management.
know,
Wow.
I've worked at waste management, so I've seen like not just the waste, but like the green waste, the landfill. So I could see how they could take
Right.
all the pieces and dump it into this and
Right.
transport it. So
Right.
it's nothing to just do a body. I've seen skunks and animals in there.
Yes.
So it's nothing. So
Mm.
it's not far fetched. Then you hit them with the skin and bones and skulls.
Oh, that was
flag.
Cool. Did you see that episode? We talked about the breaking down of the black man and the black body and the plasma and the bones, and that was insane.
Yeah, bro. Like that was good, bro. Like, oh no, but that's where we're just coming from. Just watching these documentaries and just keeping game, whatever, you know. And now I'm getting a better understanding of you got a right to remain silent. Anything you can say, you know what I'm saying? But it's for them because they've already done the genocide in the evil deeds. You know what I'm saying? So now
they have a right to not answer no question.
So with them, when these cats talk and they're talking about the little Anunnakis in history, the certain words they're using, even in the text, if you just, why is this word there?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why is that word there? Then you go look it up in the 18, and it's going to tell you what tree it is.
Right.
You know, so. But anyway, going back to POWs, I seen it was Hague rules. But then it came to the Hague Convention of 1899, 1907. So as soon as I seen those, I'm thinking Federal Reserve, Wilmington, the eugenics process is starting, you know?
Yes.
In Wilmington, so that's right around Theodore Roosevelt, all that. And it brought me to the our favorite librarian when we were watching the trust.
Right.
And in the intro, it said like the late 18 or early 19 was the main.
Oh, you're right.
Restructuring of the laws and shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is right in that area.
Right.
The progressive era. And Google will say the progressive era.
Right.
It's just the next phase of the reconstruction from the Civil War.
Right.
All that, you know. They got to rename shit every
because the Civil
10,
War destroyed
years,
everything,
you know,
right? Not the destroying of the freedmen. It was the Civil War that did this. Yeah. Because not those blacks that came from Africa would never do that. Go ahead.
But what's cool is these Hague conventions, they're just another, like a 94 crime bill of the Lieber codes, which came from the Civil War. You know what I'm saying? But this is just like the updated version for the 20th century, you know what I'm saying? For what they finna do to us 10, 20 years, you know? Because they got a plan.
Well, that's the extermination program.
In advance, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Hague Convention, so I want to go to the 18 and just get, I'm going to read convention so the class to get a better feel of what kind of people are here talking about this. Let me see. If you could pull it up, the little Hague, it got two pictures, and I don't see us nowhere in this. So the word convention in the 18 is the act of coming together, a meeting of several persons or individuals, a union, a coalition, like Wobblies, you know what I'm saying? It's
right, there it is. There's that will be their initial convention. So these conventions of world fairs were really, so these world fairs were nothing but conventions and expositions. So there you have it.
Yes, sir.
A meeting of foreign nations doing and coming together on this. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the third one is an assembly. In this sense, the word includes any formal meeting or collection of men for civil or ecclesiastical purposes,
So that'd be the
particularly
League of
an
Nations.
assembly. Yes, international law, but it's the Geneva Convention. It's the Cleveland Chris. It's them. It's their delegates and
Y'all
the
hear this?
representation.
Go ahead,
You know
champ.
what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna read the convention. It says assembly or collection of men for civil or ecclesiastical purposes. You know what I'm saying? So when these happen, it's either they're running in the Father's law or international. But we know they're doing international. The pirate, the sea.
Well, let's just say Canaan law.
Yes.
Yeah,
Canaan law.
maritime,
Whatever.
infringed upon
Whatever
the land.
word works for that individual star to make it click, run with it. But it says for consulting important concerns, civil, political, or ecclesiastical. Let me see. In Great Britain, convention is the name given to an extraordinary assembly of the estates of the realm, held without the king's writ.
There it
the
is.
Assembly which.
That means it's illegal.
Right. That's right. It's international.
Yeah, bro. It's illegal if the king is the king of the world, bro. That means it's an underground network working in opposition to the king. Just like our favorite librarian said, if the king had found out they were doing this, they would have been hanged and
they
sent back home and or whatever thing, bro. Yeah. That's an ideological subversion. That's a coup d'etat attempt. You must be a Nazi or something. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, champion.
Yeah, whatever. Say that King's Writ again, because I seen it, but I like how you put it, because you got that way of putting it.
Well, thank you, sir. Go ahead.
The King's Writ part for me.
Yes.
Can you say it again? With the King's Writ, whatever. Just.
What you mean?
Whatever. So when I read the definition and then you went into it, I was still talking. I want to hear it one more time. The King's Writ.
No, anything
that's
without
against the will, right?
Without the king's will is the will of God, bro.
Yeah.
This is what the will is about, bro. This is who's the king? George. Who to give his estate to? His people.
That's right. All right, cool.
This is the will
so
versus
then I'm gonna
the
keep going,
will.
and then it says,
wait. This is the will of chaos versus the will.
Yeah. WILL.
Yes. Because the will is the rebirth of a nation. The will is what the Christ uses to redeem what he was murdered for the first time around. Christ died. He comes back and redeems by law everything that was taken. Go ahead.
Proven.
Yeah, because he is the heir.
That's right.
Go ahead.
All right. So, as the assembly which restored Charles II to the throne, and that which declared the throne to be abdicated by James II in the United States, this name is given to the Assembly of Representatives, which forms a constitution of government or political association, as the convention which formed the Constitution of the United States in 1787. So that's just a convention. I just want to get the people what a convention was, so when I go back to these Hague conventions and they'll have a greater understanding of who these people are. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't want to go all the way
up.
back into individual. I just call them the world as a collective, the people who claim to be white.
No,
I don't want to go breaking these down.
Oh, no, but I just like that definition. It gives a better of just, okay, is this a convention?
Right. Because we have convention centers as arenas. So who's to say what? You know? So I love that you went back to the 1828 and get a better clear. And everybody should be using that. I just find that
interesting. So the first Hague Convention was proposed by Russian Tsar Nicholas II.
Saint Nicholas.
So we got our Russian czars.
Told
everybody.
You. This is all against the king. This is all against the king.
These were the key topics of the first one. Conventions for the Pacific Settlement of International Disputes. Let me see. This convention included the creation of the Permanent Court of Arbitration, which exists to this day. It had 26 signatories. I could go through them, or people can just look it up.
Yeah, they can look it
all
up.
The nations. Okay. So then the next one is a convention with respect of the laws and customs of war on land. Let me see. I'll read this one.
This is like the Geneva Conventions as well.
Yeah, but it's pertaining how they're just going to conduct during stages of war, with World War I, II, for the Holocaust. The next one is Convention of the Adaptation to Maritime Warfare of the Principles of the Geneva Convention, 1864. Let me see this one. Declaration concerning the prohibition of the discharge of projectiles and explosives from balloons or by other new analogous methods.
Wow. So we on top of it.
That's the Sputnik.
Yeah.
The hydrogen bomb, the gases, the carbon.
Y'all hear this?
Monoxide.
He don't found them. Look. He don't found the conventions. Look at what one person can do. This is where we figuring out they doing this. My man went and found the conventions and where they orchestrated it. This is proof. This is fact.
Right here, G. We've been talking about the Holocaust and the balloons, and the atom bombs, different towns, and then I think the last one, the Japan one, whatever they had, all these helicopters. Yeah, whatever. So this was already pre-planned already. They give you a Disneyland story. The D-Day is the whole age
invasion
of the Holocaust.
That's right.
One day. You feel me? No little bullshit story and shit, D-Day story. Nah, bro. Your shit fucked up. Caught. Feel me?
Oh, I feel you.
Tripping. This shit just happened. Double grandmamas. All right, so then, but that goes to the balloons. Let me see. I'm gonna read this one. This declaration provides that for a period of 5 years in any war between signatory powers, no projectiles or explosives would be launched from balloons or by other new methods of a similar nature. The declaration was ratified by all the major powers mentioned above.
They all agreed that this will never happen again.
In the United States.
Shit. This is
we
dope.
Ain't gonna fight each other.
Yeah, we'll never do this to each other. They all came up. We'll never do this so they agree. This is enough resources for the world. So go ahead, Chairman.
And this is right before this current Federal Reserve banking system that we're in. You know what I'm saying? Is about to come in and they finna get these funds, or they been had it, but it's finna go,
The payment for the return on the loan finna go right back through. Go ahead.
But yeah, okay. So then a declaration concerning the prohibition of the use of projectiles with the sole object to spread asphyxiating poisonous gases. So asphyxiation, to kill someone by depriving them of air.
What is it called? What is it called?
Asphyxiate.
Asphyxiation.
Yeah.
So if it does the
ASPHYX.
so the atomic hydrogen bomb, does that remove the air? Yes. It sucks all of the air up into it. It ain't just about a damn shockwave. It's the removal of oxygen. Go ahead.
Well, asphyxiating gases, also known as asphyxiants, can displace oxygen and cause suffocation. Insert gases: argon, carbon dioxide, helium, nitrogen, krypton.
Look.
Superman.
Well, Krypton kills Superman, right?
No.
All right, there's greenhouse gases. Remember? So they put you in the damn shower. They put you in the shower, bro. Everything they said they did to the Jews, they did 20, 30, 100,000 times more to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
That just brings up the little dust storms, of the 1930s.
Damn. Look, y'all. It make you think about the old Western dust storms that just came in and blew y'all away. Yeah. That's crazy.
Little Wizard of Oz type shit,
Bingo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That boom in the theater, boom. But they were projectiles and balloons.
Yeah. Yeah, and objects thrown from long distances.
Hold on. I just blanked out. Hold on.
If they used to throw cannonballs real far, what you think they doing now? You think they really need all that exhaust and fire to lift a rocket up into? Hell no. They been had stuff that'll zip your ass right up out of this bitch. Right and splat right into somewhere else. Across the way. That's exactly how Sputnik did. They just throwing balls very far. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah.
Throwing balls very far.
Then, and as soon as all the destruction comes, whatever is over, there comes the Krevenkreuz, Red Cross.
Yeah, here come the Red Cross and the Nazis.
Help. Because that's what happened throughout the whole Midwest, all that, whatever, all that. It was boom, boom. They just hitting each little region in this little 5, 6, 7 year span, and this, bam, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, I could see it. But yeah. But let me go back to the
They had us right after that. Where we gonna go? Humanitarian aid, the nurses. The nurses was a whole foreign military. It was Hitler nurses. And so here come Marcus Garvey and the black nurses, because these people can't be trusted. Here come Marcus Garvey.
Make you feel comfortable.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. He said,
brother, come here. Come on, sister. Come on, sister. I got you.
They got us, didn't they? They said we having a problem. They don't believe Margaret Sanger. Shit, we need a black or a darky person that's going to blend in with them. That's going to convince them. And here they come. The Black Nurses Association. The Black Sangers.
Black Sangers.
The Black Sangers. Do-wop in your ass. Press 1. Do-wop in your ass.
Have you seen the little Marcus Garvey little thing on Prime Video?
No, I didn't. I gotta watch it, huh?
This shit, bro. Bro, Prime Video, the documentaries. Prime Video.
Thank you.
I just seen it. It's on PBS. It's the U.S. and Holocaust, bro. I seen it last night.
No,
I
bro.
said, oh hell
No. It's on the TV.
Bro.
It's on the TV.
I said, oh, man, I was weak, bro. I just stood there and just looked at it for like 5 minutes, bro. Like,
We're going to bring this up, the American Holocaust, bro. The American Holocaust. That's
3 episodes, 6 hours. You feel me?
Damn.
But they got it all in there, man. That shit. I'm like, where we at, bro? That shit crazy, man.
They fighting hard, but it's all good. But this is a great time to be alive. That's all I can say. Is it's all reactionary, you know.
Yeah, it is, bro.
And it's
Yeah,
based.
man. But just for the class though, that Prime Video, the little documentary, that's shit cool, man. Whatever. That little America, the story of us. Like just watching that, they don't talk about space until the 1950s, after World War II.
Yeah, because space ain't around.
So, like, whatever. Yeah. That shit just popped up. Like, whatever, just going with the Sputnik. Because it was crazy because I've been wanting to watch that whole little series just to let them tell on themselves,
Yeah, I've been watching.
They got to stick to your story.
Yes.
They stuck in the story.
Yes,
so,
they're locked in.
It's up to us to just break it down and define the words that they're using.
Facts.
It's up to us to break it down because they're stuck in that timeline.
Fact. They can't go outside of the story they told us. This is their lie, and they're sticking to it. So, like Pittman said, we as the people have to figure this out because they sticking to it. I don't blame them. After all what they've done, they don't have a choice.
No. So, but it's crazy. It's just from 1950. So, you know what I'm saying? We 80s babies. So, our parents was the boomers. So, like, after all that destruction, they gave us George Jetson, Space Time, How to Sell to a Negro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Whatever. Because what was crazy was, like, after that, I don't want to get off the projectiles is whatever. I don't want to. But this is all, it all makes sense, in the timelines. But yeah, like right now, how they're giving all the aliens and foreigners all the benefits. It's kind of like the civil rights, like the Board of Education, separate but equal, but in like the EBT benefits package. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. At that time, they were putting all the money into the suburban homes and then put the white people actors on the white picket fence.
Bingo.
But we don't got nothing.
So you can sell the American dream.
That and Eve. And,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of now, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We just grinding, but everyone else got the new cars.
Right.
We got to work hard. Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing to like pull us to want to integrate with them.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I was just talking about this.
I see it, whatever. I see it, bro. Because I work at the grocery store, so I see them all, bro.
It's like,
I
damn.
really do, you know what I'm saying?
Do people get a starter package or what the fuck is going on? And I think it's fair that we talk to each other like this because I want one.
This shit crazy, bro.
What's the starter?
They all come in my shit. Big boo-wop, man. Big boo.
It is kind of funny though because you love when we ain't no haters. We love to see people with their go-ops and their new trucks, but this shit is getting out of hand to where we looking like, wait a minute, wait. You don't even speak English.
Bro,
where your go-op come from?
I'm from Cali, bro. So we just went through COVID. And we like the most COVID state there was. You feel me? So you come here, you don't know how to fly the EBT, nah.
Facts.
Where you from?
Facts.
Like, well, I can't say it like that because I'm in my head, I'm like, man, ooh.
That shit
But
crazy, yeah, man.
what was
Cause
crazy
I
is
went to the
California
DMV.
is a sanctuary city.
I went to the DMV,
So
and
what?
the Ukrainian lady, she didn't even speak good English. She spoke it in a way I knew she was Ukrainian. But I asked her where she was from. I made
Yeah.
sure she like Ukraine. She had that new Lexus SUV. It was like it was a fucking electric and gas 450 type shit.
Hybrid.
Yeah, she doing
Don't
Uber.
even
She
make a
doing
sound.
yeah, she the motherfucker had burgundy interior and shit. I'm like, where the fuck did you get this
Hey,
motherfucker from?
and they gave her a 2,000 signing bonus.
they, they gave her as a $200,000,
Damn.
$300,000 signing bonus, a brand new Lexus, and a new crib. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I love America. She says, Los Angeles, best place on earth. I've been everywhere. Israel. She's talking to me like that. That's Europe. No place like Los Angeles. I never leave. I said, I wouldn't leave neither. I wouldn't leave neither. Isn't this a bitch? This a nice ass whip. I'd never leave. Motherfucker, you get a signing bonus too? Shit, it make me want to steal somebody's identity, steal a Mexican's identity for the first time in black history. I'll be the first nigga that stole a Mexican identity so I can get a package.
But it ain't just them.
I know.
It's the Arabs.
It's the
All
Arab.
them got the businesses.
Facts. Them the ones you got to watch. The Hindus and the Indians. They're big on the East Coast. Yeah, they. How
My
the fuck?
brother.
Oh, listen.
My brother.
Let me tell you something about the East Coast. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself to even have an American flag. How the fuck are Indians the only people working at the gas pumps and owning the gas? See, this ain't looking right for America. This is that punk American spirit. See, this is a new type of American. How the fuck do y'all got? See, people at West Coast say, what? We don't even know what only people do that is bums.
In the 7.
We don't know nothing about they owning the gas stations and they all got the gas jobs. When you pull up on the East Coast, the Indian is going to walk up and take your credit card. That made me feel like they gonna steal something. I think this is a threat. And they take your money and they say, how much? I want to pump my own gas. Not in the East Coast. So we living in two different dimensions. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get back to the little Hague convention. So that was like the little rundown. And then this one, the declaration concerning the prohibition of the use of bullets which can easily expand or change their form inside the human body, such as bullets with a hard covering which does not completely cover the core or containing indentations. So this was like during the war when they said all the women got jobs. This was their shit. They was in them factories doing all these
bullet making. They was making ammunition to go to war.
These are all the topics being discussed in this one. So that was the 1898, right after the Wilmington coup, the declaration. These are declarations too. So then the next one was in 1907, and this was proposed by Theodore Trustbuster.
Oh my goodness.
1907. So let me see. The second conference was called at the suggestion of Theodore Roosevelt in 1904. It was it was postponed because of war between Russia and Japan. Second peace conferences was held from 1907. The intent of the conference was to expand upon the 1899 Hague Conventions by modeling some parts and adding new topics. In particular, the 1907 conferences had an increased focus on naval warfare.
That's right. We gonna listen, Pittman. We gonna get to all this, right? But talk to me about Israel and Palestine. Talk to me about that. Talk about that. We gonna get back to history. Talk to me about American and the history of their Palestine, how that was created, and Israel. Keep it right there.
All right, so number one, the red flag on that is it wasn't formed till 1948.
Okay.
So that's like, what'd you say?
No, I said you're right. That's okay. Start there. That's a good place to start. They wasn't even created till the 1950s.
Yeah.
1948.
Yeah, till after the Holocaust. So that's like a question. If you got to form something, do a company, make it a corporation, that throws off your whole timeline in scripture.
There you go.
Throws it off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Whatever, it throws you off.
You was just formed.
All this dual citizen shit, and like, that's flawed. That's fraud. Because it's all incorporated. It's all letter. It's because it's on paper, but it's not the spirit.
It's illegal. It's a part of a dead corporation.
Sure.
Go ahead. It's dead. It's that's how America funds Israel. Because they created it. Rockefeller and them created it. So they created and made themselves the holy people of the Bible so that they'll have jurisdiction to retaliate against all his enemies by way of God power. So they're using all of our finances to even do that. And listen, we didn't do that to Jewish people. So we don't owe them no money. We don't owe Israel no sympathy other than that's sad that Hitler did that according to your story. I don't have to agree with my finances going to Israel and them using that as a basis to steal my identity. I'll be a fool to go against myself. Israel is using our money that our politicians have been in their pocket and other corporations and armies and private militias and shit being bought out. But we can easily do away with that by way of law. Law is, and man's incompetence is the groundbreaker. If you're not able to understand law and how to fight back, then we'll be just chasing dreams and storyline all the way. But the word of God, law, the 1828, the Aaron's rod, how to use the law, the ecclesiastical law in superior court and Supreme Court and getting our right back. We have to be able to speak for ourselves. So if we can't speak, if we can't speak law, and then we can't talk truth to power. Because God gave power, that the power right now is in the hands of the wicked. So if we can't fight truth to power, we don't have no stance. So we really got to be fully engaged in these conversations, and it's gonna be a good little season here at the Row. Anything else?
Oh no, champ. Just keep doing you, man.
Yeah, call. We'll talk more history. We'll talk more history in class. Don't worry about it. But I do want to keep it on Ukraine and our financial and how it relates to the redemption of Christ and the redeemed, valley of the dry bones, and what all of this stuff signifies. We got to be powerful in all law. Thank you for the call, champion.
All right, champ.
My man.
You know, because I'm right. We can go back to the conventions. Taj excited because he's like, damn, that's everything. Yeah. I'll go back to Gottingen University and all of that. All of these conventions, aka World Fairs, were collective war fronts and wobbly activity for cannon fire, militia, artillery, just out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck? Thought they was your friends. They're hostage takers and they're here to take over. So, you know, but it's cool to understand on what level. But when you understand it from a biblical sense to a historical sense to an amending power and how we ended up with that, and we're gonna go back and watch our favorite librarian so we can get a better understanding of what I meant by the Republic and the trust being taken and put in Mortmain and how these stories must come together. And outside of the timeline, you know, don't be upset that, well, it's kind of like this in real life. The people who put DJ Academics and look at him as something, and then they find out that girls are struggling and screaming in their house, I compare that like the same. Like some of y'all had a poor sense of judgment in choosing who you listening to, who y'all got faith in. It's in that type of stuff. Like God of the scripture, I got faith. Like that type of stuff. So a lot of people put their faith in like a DJ Academic character, not to even shit on him. But why not? You know, are these types of individuals, and that's what you chose. So of course you wouldn't understand, because you give these types of conversations in your life more power than things that elevate your political spectrum, your spectrum dealing in relationships, mending friendships, prosperity, finances, things of this nature. With people just spending their time. This is why, and then they say we, our lives, and then they say black people, we got to do better. I'm doing fine, doing better. But that doesn't got nothing to do with you. You know? So I think we gotta find these things and research on our own and grow from within. And when we do these shows, take part. Because once I'm gone, I'm off the air. Like right now, I do want to give a shout out to a few people who did contribute. But like I said, I don't want to stay on the air too long. I've been up here an hour and 42 minutes working my way down. And it's time for Coffee and Kush TV. I got a lot of things going over there. And I do these shows to, of course, bring knowledge and information and great conversation. So I'd like to thank those and the people in the chat room, of course. I'd like to thank my supporters in my Cash App. A few more people contribute. Double X for Heart Tunes. Shout out to you for that contribution to my program. I really thank y'all for supporting this cast and the next cast and whatever we do. I hope that more people can interact. Until then, I'll holla.